What up, guys? I'm walking the building here. I think it's gonna be this guy. So they got a gas smell up in this corner somewhere. I think he said the last one on this side. And you can see some signs. Something ain't burning right. So I don't smell it up here. I mean, I got an economiser and we got a regulator vent that's right there. I mean, it's not the greatest spot, but I don't have any blower or anything right now. So let's tear some things apart and see what might be going on and what might have caused this. It might be part of our problem. Well, this is lovely. Somebody broke the terminal block. That's our RH, that's our humidity sensor, so it's just hanging out in there. Got another little control board up here. I don't know if I've seen one of those. This thing's not that old. Look like we've got VFD and sensor in the hall. I've got no lockout or anything. This thing should be heating. And they said that there was some controversy on whether it was actually gas smell or not. Hey, my book's in there. Whether it was gas or chemical smell. So we'll see about that. But they said it only happens when it runs. I don't smell anything up here. Don't pull too hard. You can pull that wire right out of there. So let's get the gas off. Let's cycle this guy and see what happens. Alright. Oh. That motor's hot. I'll bet we lost a motor. I can smell it. And it's not quite a gas smell. It does smell almost chemical-like, but it's electrical burn is what it is, and that's what they're smelling, I'll bet. I think we've lost a motor here. Just looking inside, it's a little black, and it's obviously not been combusting well. It's gonna do its spinny thing, but we need to get that off of there, check it. I don't like that. This is at least halfway secured, but I guess that's an equalizer line. But I mean, come on, y'all gotta do better at securing things. And they just run back there. This is an ECM motor. It spins freely and it's not overly hot. So we're gonna cycle everything. Let's get a look at the heat exchanger. This thing's not that old. I can't read the tag. I'll have to find it. But anyways, oh, it looks like startup was in 17. So let's get a look at the heat exchanger, cycle this on, and verify that my motor's dead. And I'll have to find the motor. Alright. Like I said, 17. I don't expect it to be much, but I do want to just check everything out. It's warm like it's been running. There's not even any rust on the inside bins here, and the seams look okay, so I'm happy with that. Let's cycle the blower, verify the blower's working properly, and see, heat exchanger's warm. It's like it was trying to fire. I don't know why I don't have a lockout on anything, but I wonder if this motor's not running. The bearings are going out on it and it locks up after a few minutes or something. I went to, yes, no bueno. So pulled my meter out. My meter was broke, or my lead was broke. So we need to check voltage, and then I got to look in variable speed compressor. So I've got a VFD, the compressor module back here. This has all been heating stuff, so I don't foresee that being a problem. Test terminals. I want to go with the test terminals. And see, that See, that pulled in immediately. So maybe that's supposed to be, so we got 480, 480, yeah, 480, so we're good there. And that should be my output side. Yeah, so we're gonna be all right here. Just make sure I don't have any voltage drop. I'm not sure why that pulled in, but everything else looks okay. Let's jump this son of a bitch. Make this work. Let's see what I got here. Should be economiser. Lower. Sounds good. Let's go ahead and you can get a screw holding that on. And let's put this over here. Get it on amps. Do an amp on that motor. I have a feeling she's gonna scream when we get there. We're gonna test the cooling first. I don't know how this tests for the variable speed compressor. Haven't seen one of these yet. We'll find out. Maybe. It's still flashing. There it goes. Listen to that. All right. Well, I'd say that works. It's about 50 degrees out here now. I bet this one don't work. We should go to heat next. Unless it's gonna ramp this thing full speed. Don't really know how that works. And I can't even read that damn thing with the sun where it's at. So I think that can put my blower in high. There goes the compressor stopping. Look at that. No, something's not right. 0.4 amps. 0.5 to 0.6. What's... God damn it. You might be able to get some of the soot out of here. This is... I'm 90% sure this is natural gas. I'm gonna have to verify that, I guess, but let's get a gas pressure. See what the hell's going on with that. Should be trying to start again. So I mean, my amp draw is good. It's 0.58 to 0.6. This thing must have just shut off and been trying to heat. Holy shit. 6 inches water column. Alright. How the fuck did that happen? We're gonna have to look at their inlet pressure too. that's 3.3, 3.5 now. That's what they want, 3.3. That looks a lot better. I bet we sooted up everything though. We probably need to pull all that. Oh, well. Alright, we'll go from there. We might pull this, blow it with nitrogen if I have to. It's about the best thing I'm going to be able to do to it. See, at least get in there and see how bad it is. It might be okay, it's just maybe the wheels sooted up real bad too. I don't know how we got to 6 inches, but that's way over fired. And we're gonna make sure the gas in is okay as well and verify that it's natural. I'm sure it is. So I had a nice little port here on the outlet side of that regulator. Let's see what kind of pressure we got going into that gas valve. 8.2. That's probably just fine. So we know we're good there. We still gotta check our vent, but and I gotta pull all this apart. So it doesn't look too awful back in on my heat exchanger. Obviously that looks bad. That plate came off there. And I've got sun, and so I don't know what you all can see, but there is soot buildup on that wheel pretty bad. I mean, it's thick in some areas. That's why I didn't feel like it was blowing real well. So the heat exchanger looked okay. I'm gonna grab some nitrogen. I'll look back in here too. The burners here don't look like they're sooted up. My burners themselves, they look okay. And then back into where the flame goes in, that looks okay as well. So I'm gonna tear as little of this off and apart as possible so we can get it back together and see if we can't get it acting right without the soot. We're gonna clean all this stuff up with the brush, some nitrogen. I'm gonna take it all down to the truck because I gotta try to preserve my gasket too, because I don't have a gasket. So I'm gonna wanna be careful with that. But hopefully all of our soot is concentrated out here, and then we can bring some nitrogen up if we need to and blow that out. But let's see where we go from there. Let's get all this cleaned up first. There's a gas meter. That's natural gas. It's just something I wanted to verify. It smelled like natural gas, but all these used to be 30-year-old trains until about, I don't know, 15 through 20. They started changing them because the parts got to be obsolete. We couldn't get anything else for them. They nursed old units along for a long time. It's been a while since I've been out here. I think there was still a couple old ones left last time I was here, but I think they've all been changed out now. I got my nitro. I'm gonna have to figure out. I'm gonna try to blow it after I clean everything up. I think it's gonna be all right with just the cleanup, but I'm not gonna get burners feed in there, and then it goes to, there's a header, I guess you call it, over there. So it feeds into there, then out on the smaller tubes, and back to there is where my combustion motor's set. Or induced draft motor, I guess, at this point. So that's here. So it feeds out through the big tubes, through a small tube, and then back out to here. So I'm not gonna be very successful trying to blow that out. Only other option is tear this whole thing apart. But like I said, it didn't look too bad inside, so I think we're gonna be okay. And we'll kind of go from there. I did find, so there was somebody out they found the gas pressure at 3 inches. This has been a month ago. They adjusted to 3.5 is what they said. And now I'm back today and I'm seeing 6. So I don't know if somebody's got a meter problem. They need to check their manometer, or they weren't reading the right thing. Maybe they weren't on the right scale. He also said he checked the regulator vents because they called for no heat on these 2, I believe. And that one seems fine. So we could have a regulator problem. Maybe he had low pressure coming in at some point. When he adjusted here, I don't know. I can't answer how any of this happened, but we're gonna clean it up and try to make it right. Wow. Didn't look like that. Didn't look that bad, but it was. Man. Alright. We're going to do that a few more times. I'm going to have to pull the gas train out of here. This whole thing's going to have to come out. Stand back and see how bad this gets. Got my burner set over there. The burners look okay. I think I just blew everything back into them. I mean, honestly, I didn't see. I can see that soot here now, because blowing here was putting it back out my burner side. So we'll brush out and clean all this stuff up, but for right now, I want to try to get everything out of here that I can. Wasn't quite as bad. So I'm gonna go through a couple times. Might have a long brush I can get in there, but these are actually getting, I don't see the soot there anymore. So we'll probably go back and forth a few times, get it good and clean. Clean up our flame sensor and spark igniter, make sure the burners are clean, put all this back together. I bet it's all right. The blower wheel looks a whole lot better. After, y'all can't see a damn thing, it's fucking glare. But it'll be all right, trust me. So, I hit that a couple more times. I went through this way. I got a lot of crap out of it. Coming through this way, I guess, because I'm going through that whole heat exchanger. So a whole bunch more crap came out of it. I don't know if my face looks like that or not. But, I don't know how to turn the phone around either, so I don't know if I'm blackface now or not. Anyways, we're gonna clean all this up. Like I said before, we're just about ready to go. I blew that stuff out. We'll brush some of this stuff out, get it all put back together. I bet this guy's gonna be all right now. So one side now, getting everything put back together. On these trains, 5/16, 2 foot, 3 foot, whatever the hell that is. Long 5/16 is a must. It gets you right in there into the bottom of those screws. I keep this one in my door, so if you run up on me sometime, it'd be nice. Never believe what you read. I'm getting set up to fire this thing again. And it said the regulator vents were checked. How did you check the regulator vent when whatever the hell that is stuck in there? I'm not sure what that is. It's got some more crap down inside there. Come on, man. It's just classic spider web crap. Something got inside there and built a nest. And it's still in there good. We're gonna have to, I think I'm out of nitrogen, but I need to blow this out too. We need to make sure it's completely clear. There's still something in there. There it is. That whole thing blew out of there. It's something building a nest. It's just crumbly paper like tobacco or something. Look at that beautiful variable speed compressor again. That's full variable. It's VFD is inside there. I like it. Must be doing something right. It's from 2017. It ain't died yet. Now, there's the blower ramp up. Trying to get the heat. There we go. Let's watch this thing fire. Better. Burning some of that crap off in there. Starting to look better and better. I had a little bit of smell to begin with, and that's gone away. That's that smell that they were getting. It almost smells electrical when all that soot and everything. I don't foresee any other problems here. That seems okay now that the gas pressure is right. I think that was the only thing. Now, how everything got this way, I'll never know, but we're sitting about 84 right now, so she's climbing. I'm gonna get a good temporize on this thing. She's gonna be fine. And then regulator's clear now. I'm just gonna watch it for a little bit. Might go down and make sure that they don't have any more smell, but we should be all right. I don't foresee any other problems. This thing is running like a champ now. How you ever got your gas pressure to 6 inches, I'll never know. Sometimes you just never get the answers. We'll wipe the rest of this unit down too and try to make it look halfway nice. Some of this is stained and it's not coming out. It just kind of is what it is. We might be able to paint over it at some point. Oh, well, that was a fun one. I feel like I follow children around all day. Leave a tray bear and you found it, guys. See y'all next time.